Good morning, everyone. It's your girl RiRi. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I am outside. Okay, I'm outside. It is early. I've probably been out here since the crack of dawn, so you know I'm in a good mood. I have so many things I want to share with you guys. I've repotted some of the banana trees, which are back there where the pepper patch used to be. So there's two pepper plants left, and they look not so great, but I'm gonna leave them. They've got a little bit of blooms on them. I'll show that to you guys later. The butterfly garden is still under construction, as you guys can see. Um, so today's video is just gonna be somewhat of a vloggy style video. We're gonna make that a word. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of take you guys through the day with me and share with you what I'm doing. And I hope you enjoy, so let's go. All right, so here's the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if you recall that the banana trees were up on the porch. I have moved them down in what was the pepper patch. I don't want to pull them necessarily because some of them still have a few blooms like towards the bottom of down there. These are bell peppers, by the way. I just don't want to pull them. We'll see what happens with them. There's two. There's one there, and there's one here. But what I did is I took my banana trees, and I decided to place them over in this area in the pots, just to give them some sun and some shade. But we'll see how they do over here. So, yeah. That was one thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I moved them over here. And if you guys have banana trees in pots, how do you take care of them? Like as far as fertilization, pruning, or do you just leave them be? Let me know that down in the comments. All right, guys. So the next thing I wanted to share with you guys is this little bitty baby hibiscus cutting. Out of 5, I'm gonna just be honest. This is the only one that survived. And I was able to transplant it out. What I'm trying to do is create like a fence border here. And then I'll show you these. I purchased either from a nursery or Lowe's. This is another hibiscus. Let's see. It's the Painted Lady hibiscus. And it's really pretty when it blooms. When she blooms, she's very pretty. This one right here is actually a cutting from one of my coworkers. I'm, again, not gonna lie, I did let it die back quite a bit, which you can tell right here. But since I've transplanted it out, she's getting some really beautiful new leaves. And again, this is the cranberry hibiscus cutting. And the next one, this one is the President hibiscus. Also another pink one. It gets really pretty. And then I should mention I'm not quite sure the cutting what color it is. And that one was from Lowe's, and this one's also from Lowe's. This is the jewel cone hibiscus. And then this one is from the nursery. It makes these absolutely gorgeous flowers. I'm gonna try and find you a better one. I think that might be the only one open right now, but it makes beautiful flowers when they are open. So yep. And then this I thought was dead. It's a grapevine, and I just let it run up this little bird feeder. I don't have any bird food on it, but I just let it run up that. I do make sure to keep it watered. I'm gonna have to come up with like some kind of plan for trellising because it can't stay like that. But I'll figure something out. Maybe an arch or something can go over here. But yeah, I wanted to just show my little hibiscus patch. I want to put another one right there. I have some on the porch cuttings. I'm going to show you guys those. And I don't want to put them too close together because I know over time they will grow and fill in. But I do want to put one right there because I'm going to show you guys in just a second. It's a beautiful variegated color. So let's go over here and let me show you. Okay, so here are the variegated hibiscus cuttings that I was telling you guys about. Look at the leaves. I hope the camera's doing it some justice because these are cuttings with no roots, just in a jar. I did put a little rooting powder, and I do keep the water changed every couple days. But I know this one is going to thrive once it gets roots and goes into the ground because it is absolutely beautiful and healthy with no roots. Isn't it gorgeous? The leaves are like green and white variegated. So yeah, this will be added to my hibiscus patch as well. All right, so let's move on because I have a lot more that I want to share with you guys today. All right, everyone. So I took a lunch break because yes, working in your garden is hard work. And my son got me another. I got to get them planted because they're dry too. That is a sweet banana, some lemongrass, some mint, another tomato, which already has a tomato on there and it's blushing. And he got me a bag of garden soil. Super thankful. And also this one is a new mint that he just brought me as well because I'm going to start a tea garden. So thank you, son. You're the best. I love you. I appreciate all the seeds that you guys send me and all the plants that you guys get for me. And I just wanted to share that in this video. And yes, this soil is about to be put to good use. I have to go out and pot up one of the mangoes trees, so I'll probably be using this. I'm not going to show you guys that on camera, but I will show you once I get it potted up. And I'm going to be moving the peach trees, these two right here. I'm going to be moving the twins. I'm thinking of putting them out in the yard, so stay tuned, guys, and I'll let you know what I decide to do. Okay, everyone, so the next thing I want to show you is this little baby cucumber. I don't know why. This is the second one that I've gotten off of the vine, and it was shaped like a little zucchini. So it's actually a cucumber. I just pulled the vine from this raised bed. It's actually planted out with beans and garlic right now. And those seem to be the only things that are doing okay in these two raised beds. I'm kind of struggling with it, if I'm being honest. But this one over here, I've got 3 Malabar spinach. I didn't put them here. I didn't intend for them to stay here. But they're doing pretty good, so I might leave them there. But I do want to fill in more basil, more lemongrass, and I think just lemongrass, basil, and mint in this bed. I've already got some lavender right there. I'm going to take that one squash out, and then that's mint back there as well. So I think this bed will work for my herbs, but I tried onions here, and as you can see, there are no onions here. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to get all of this planted out, and it may be back in a little bit. It's kind of hot, so once I get that done, I'll come back on and show you guys. All right, guys, so it's way later in the evening. As you can see, I've moved the twins, my peach trees over here. They're a little bit droopy because it is late in the day. It's like 98 degrees out here. I've got the mango in a bigger pot. So we're good to go here. I'm glad I got these up potted. And I'm just kind of using this tree as a shade for them. So yeah. All right, so let me show you those plants that my son just got for me. Let me show you what I did with those. I just wanted to let you see where I placed the fruit trees up here in the garden. All right, so this turned out nicely. I still have the bell peppers and the tomato that still need to be planted out. But as you can see, I've got the basil planted right here. I've got some parsley back there. I've got all of my mint planted back here. So that's looking nice. And then I put the lemongrass right here and right here. And then, yeah. All right, guys, so I am going to call it a night because it is very hot out here today. I may come back out and water those fruit trees up front because they may be suffering a little bit of transplant shock with being moved or whatever. So